So here we are. It's opening day for the Karate Kid here in, again, this is a very average demographic, a very average area in Florida. It's a sort of a bedroom community to Orlando. We're, I don't know, I guess 45 minutes maybe from Orlando itself. And again, this is just again, a very average, typical demographic, a typical type of a theater. And, they've started to get a pretty good crowd going here. This is for the 7 o'clock show. There's a 7 and a 7:30. And again, our peak performer member, Mike Friedman, one of the strategies that we've employed is he's got all the staff members wearing his uniforms, which is very clever, right? That's useful, right? And then as you walk into the theater, obviously they're also handing out, how are you? They're also handing out his guest passes right there in that little bin for each Karate Kid ticket sold. And then as you move through, you've got, well, there's Mike there himself. Okay, fantastic. And as you move through, all sorts of his signage and banners and Karate Kid promotional material are here. And this is obviously the mission here, is now you've got, a dialogue and an opportunity to talk to folks and actually set them up for first introductory appointments. So it's not just about it's certainly not about handing out guest passes. This is about actually setting first introductory appointments, about getting people to psychologically commit to coming in for a free lesson or free program or, whatever the offer may be. And obviously he's done a pretty good job of getting his branding, his material inside the theater. So this is some great lessons to be learned here for everyone. Is a pretty clever piece of leverage that Mike has accomplished here. Is he's got his own little light box, with his materials and things like that. And this is actually sort of in a bottleneck area around the theater exit. So 100% of the folks have to walk through this thin little area, this sort of bottleneck area, when they come out of the theater. And that's actually where we're getting a lot of traction and a lot of traffic, is that, when they're on the way to the movie, they're in a little bit of a rush to get their concessions and things like that. But on the way out, it's much more relaxed. And they've really done a great job at bottlenecking traffic here and, having the ability to actually impact each and every one who comes out of the theater. So very, very, very good work on that so far. And as I exit the theater, what's happening is strategically planted right here on the right is Mr. Friedman's booth and his setup, and all of his people will be right there. Right here in this empty area, he's going to station students strategically to drive traffic directly in front of his area, and everybody pretty much has to flow through this direction to get out of the theater. So that'll be a great opportunity to collect some leads.